Hey everybody, how's it going? Back here once again to play some games. This time we're checking out American Truck Simulator because they have a new state that has been added that we're about to enter. Yeah, usually when they put out a big update and or piece of DLC, they usually let you uh, quick travel to a nearby city or wherever you want. I could have gone all the way to California and be like, all right, we're gonna try to get to Iowa by the end of the 2 hour stream at most. But yeah, I got all the cities here: Burlington, Cedar Rapids, Council Bluffs, Davenport, Des Moines, Dubuque, Fort Dodge, Iowa City, Mason City, Ottawa, Sioux City, and Waterloo. Um, Maybe butchered some of those. I don't know, depending on how the stuff goes. But they also have this event, Cruising Iowa. They always have one for each of the new states and a few holidays. Need to be at least 100 miles between jobs, so we'll have a decent bit of drive. But they want you to go to or from any of these cities, so sometimes you get to a point where it's not gonna give you the cities you want, so you just drive to the other cities. So we'll see what we get here. We want 100, so we're not going to miss. We're not going to Missouri game. Burlington. That's not a bad drive. It's 111. That seems like it should do fine. I could go to Iowa City, but I think we're gonna go. Oh, why did my cursor go all the way there? All right, so we'll go, and I'm playing on my handy dandy Steam controller. It's my preferred one for this. I assume the controls have not changed. I did not do any bit of driving here to make sure I had my controls, which I just put left and right traffic signals, turn signals on here. Just do what that is. Um, oh, great. Yeah, I did get a couple things from. I could look here. Or no, I don't need servicing configurators. This is my truck. It is one of the highest ones that at least I could get at a level 32. Here we go. My items that I have in here, I got this bat. That's the driver's plate. This is. There we go. Al mug. I got a bunch of stuff here. Oh, why is it not? Okay. I'll just use the mouse here. I'm trying to see if there's anything. I remember seeing like striking mule. I think was the new thing they added. Um, that I probably got from my last thing. The hanging items. Ooh, Paul Lander would be nice. A Lone Star thing. These are all from doing the various events. Grumpy Ghost is pretty good. Yeah, I think those are Christmas ones. Movie Spider. I think we'll go with that. Let's see. Yeah, okay. Yeah, because I put the mug in here. I put another mug. Double mug. This is my buddy here, Count Catula. Okay, they don't. Okay, there. Got a deer. Got Tom Hopper. I think Tom Hopper's the new thing. So I'm gonna take Tom Hopper out on this drop. Got a little straw hat, so it's one of Luffy's buddies. Oh yeah, the Mammoth Archie. That's fun. He gets to hang out here. I think we're gonna put that here. Okay, we got another pillow. Great. There's not as much variety for some of this. Ooh. Oh, I don't know. I had that. Trying to see. Okay, there's nothing else here. Microwave, always needed. This also has a digital display, so it'll actually be pretty nice to drive. So, all right, we got everything that I need. All right, I think we're good. Got $350,000 here. So let's get going. We're here in Missouri. We need to get out to get to Iowa. All right, that's it. I before we started recording, I went through the settings real quick just to double check, and definitely had some stuff turned up in a way that I was like, I like this game to run smoothly with OBS because that tends to add a little bit of not a bit here. Oh, except for that guy. Not gonna bum me. Oh well. All right. Somebody with a traffic truck. So I have the Real Places mod, which means that it'll replace. Let's see the GPS right there. I feel like it's running pretty good. I can maybe turn some stuff up a little bit. Um, I'm not gonna do it right now. I'll wait till we get to the place we're gonna pick up stuff, and then we'll get going. Give a little honk there. All right. Gotta wait for the light that nobody is using. Here we go. There's Tom Hopper. Yeah, I think we're just down the street a bit here. Gonna move up a little bit. All right. Oh, this is great. Trick here. If you want to get past lights, you get in the left turn lane. You just drive straight, just drive straight to the other turn lane, and then you're good to go. If you dip back into the main road, you'll get a ticket there. But this will let us skip across a bit faster. Not so much when it's a red light, but here we go. And we're good. All right. Got a mile. Okay, I see where it is. Down here to the left. And maybe I turned things down a little bit too much. I think it probably looks all right for you guys, but I could use that same trick here. So I like to make progress on roads I haven't been on. So I want to go to the world map. What are we at now? 34.38. All right. We're going to start making some actual progress. I should at a certain point just start. You guys aren't moving. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take their spot. Oh. That's too far in. I might as well just go. So it'd be like an inclination of cutting through some of these other roads and such. I would look through and see if I need to. Okay, yeah, the frame rate's starting to go down a bit. Down into the around 30. Ooh. I think we're okay. Yeah, I think we'll stay here because it's OBS always adds a little more strain to the performance for this kind of game. Which is why I don't stream it even more. Let me see here. Okay. Okay, we're doing it from this side. Okay. I always have a little trouble telling which side is going to be which. All right, here we go. Oh, there we go. I hit the wrong button. There you go. You can see it right there. So yeah, along with this, I bought the bundle that includes another pack of skins for the truck and trailer. I think we're gonna go this way just to clear out some more road. All right, nobody coming that way. Oh, people coming that way. That sign's not in a great place, I would say. Yeah, the guy got close to us. Okay, we're good there. We're good here. Yeah, this, and I think a farm machinery uh, pack of DLC came with the bundle for this that unfortunately didn't help lower the cost of the DLC. The DLC is $12 for the state. That's been pretty much the normal price for all of this. So good. Give me green light at any point. Can't really see the lights. Okay, there we go. And here we go. Daily deals at. I can barely tell what that was. We're gonna need to sleep at some point, so probably able to at least get through this job without worrying. But I could potentially skip this light by going this way, as long as nobody's coming through. There we go. All right, this is how the truckers really do it. They take all shortcuts, never pay attention to driving law, traffic law, I guess it would be. All right, 45. So yeah, I like the. Oh, we're still at 45. I like this dashboard here because I can know exactly where I'm set. There's a little yellow arrow on the speedometer there. I have to double check that I need to go this way. So yeah, speed's locked at 65 for the max because that's what they do for all these events. All the external contracts are at the same speed. I'll go around this guy if I can. There we go. Get up some speed here. Cut across. All right, good. No more slow pokes. It's not what we need here. We need to make progress. Luckily, if I stick to about 100 miles or so, it'll be fairly quick for the jobs here. Um, maybe up to 20, 30 minutes at most. Yeah, 60. The speed limit, we're going to stay at 65. There's one, we got some hills here. I don't know if we're in Iowa yet. Might see a sign here. There we go. Welcome to Iowa. Okay. I was wondering. Oh, down to 55. I'll go down to 60. See how many tickets we can get. There's a cop right there. Up 45. All right, we're going to the right here, so we want to keep going. There we go. Adamwa discovered one of the this achievements for 8 cities. This should require you to get to all, but I think the last handful of states they've only required like 75% of them. Yeah, I'm curious to see what um, Illinois should be next. They just announced South Dakota about a month or so ago. So I'm curious to see. So assuming that North Dakota is next after that. I'm trying to think. What all do we have on the map? I gotta double check our in here. So here's Iowa. So yeah, we still got South Dakota, North Dakota, Wisconsin, or Minnesota, Wisconsin. Illinois is next here. Okay, yeah, Louisiana I think got announced as well, so that might be Illinois because they've been the way to tell what the next state is that's going to get released is they start putting out a bunch of blogs and such on Steam and their own websites about here's pictures of the next city we're showing here. Illinois has been the one I've been showing lately. Yeah, Louisiana, Indiana, Illinois. Yeah. We should get South Dakota, North Dakota, Minnesota, Wisconsin. I think you get Indiana, maybe Michigan, then Ohio. At some point here, you start working your way through Kentucky, Tennessee, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, Florida, South Carolina, North Carolina, Virginia. This is not going to go any further over, but West Virginia, Maryland here, Pennsylvania. I know my states, but I'm excited. So you can see there's a few cities I haven't been to around here, just no jobs to them. We're just gonna kind of keep going straight, and it'll arc around here. Gonna have this side light here. I don't know if there's a name for those kind of lights here that are more pedestrian lights, I guess. All right. Gonna be turn lights. I'm gonna guess. Oh, all right. Nobody's in the turn lanes, so the sensors did not activate. And now I'm slow again. Everybody's passing me. Quite embarrassing. But cruise control is a must on this because it's lets you not worry about the speed so much, and you can kind of just focus on the driving and pulling off 6 stunts. I don't really do stunts, but I do try to figure out ways to game the system. Yeah, so there's no way to get across this one without getting a ticket. Ooh, keep going. Rolling start. Not so fast, buddy. I could get close to him, make him stop. That's how their driver's AI works. If you get super close, he will stop. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not this one. There you go. That's what you do. Again, you play this a lot. I think I have 145 hours in this. You learn a lot of ins and outs, tricks of the trade, all that kind of fun stuff. I feel like I should actually do a couple of videos of tricks, pro tips, and see if I can show them off. Not that there aren't videos out there, I assume, that do that stuff already. Obviously, you can go into settings and turn off the traffic laws, essentially, speeding and all that. All right, 34 miles. We're doing pretty good. 45, I'm not listening to 45. Oh, see, knew there was no reason to slow down. But yeah, this is a truck driving simulator that is really well done. They have a lot of options for being more realistic. I'm not going to say being realistic because I don't think that's a goal here. They want you. Oh, it's Domino's pizza truck. Okay. I don't know if that's an actual thing or not, but I don't think I've seen a Domino's truck, but this one suggests that there is, so what am I to question the mod for this game? Um, but yeah, in the most recent updates, they added sort of visual representations of the graphics options in the game so that you can see like what the changes would be. Whoa, 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 whoa. Truck just sitting there. Okay, great. Just what I need. We're getting off here anyway at Roosevelt Avenue. Basically taking a couple of turns here. All right, we're in Burlington, Iowa, where the was it Burlington Coat Factory? I'm sure it's not coming from there, but maybe. I don't know. I can't Google it right at the moment, so there we go. So yeah, the way I have this all mapped, I essentially have. Okay, I'm not turning on that. That one that was almost misleading. I think it's this one here. All right. Generally, I play it safe. Ooh, I gotta back it in. I don't think I have the time for that. We've been screwing around a little bit here. But yeah, essentially just gonna go straight up here and park it along the side here. I'll just go up this ramp. No. I assume that's for loading into trucks. There we go. Yeah, B. I think I usually had it at Y on this. Alright. Alright, we're good. Making our way to level 33. Or rank 33, I guess. Criminal jobs. Now we should have. I'm not gonna cancel out of this. Now we should have one done, so that's great. Let's see if we can get another one. Burlington. No, I want to go to Iowa City. No, that's not enough. Davenport. Nope. It's 107. Okay. Des Moines. Sure, let's go to the. I think Des Moines is the capital. If I'm remembering correctly, Des Moines, Iowa. That'll be 178, so that'll be a little bit longer, like in the 30 minutes. Okay, it's from here. Okay, good. I can see here. Yeah, one of the, not the most recent updates, but for that, they added the ability to map your controller stuff a little bit off. It's fine. To map your controller stuff directly in the game versus using Steam uh, inputs, which caused problems because every time they updated things, it often broke it, the Steam input mappings. So I'd have to redo it again and again and again as I loaded in and hope that it applied, and oftentimes it wouldn't, and I would just get very annoyed. I'm going to try to go off to this right side. So where are we at on that percentage now? All right, we got 10% off there. That's great. Okay, we can go. But yeah, they do a good job with the states, making them feel unique to each other. So far, the low traffic speeds on the highways, the main feature I've seen so far here. I'm sure we'll find more as we get on the highways and all that. Yeah, I've got the KFC over here. What do we got around here? What do I have? I didn't even look at that. A generator set. Okay. Now we're gonna get going. There we go. Timed it perfectly. I need to be on the left side, so we're gonna turn left here. Great. I'm hoping we're at the 34.6% range by the end of this job. We'll see. Oh, come on. I wonder if I could have gone straight, just kind of did a huge like L turn right there. Uh, I think I'm in. Yeah, okay. Huh, okay. I want to see what that's. So we got a Lowe's down here. There's probably a GameStop on one of these corners here. But we're not going to see that. All right. This is definitely one of the games when I get a chance to build a new PC. That might end up being next year. We'll see. I would love to have this game running much better. Do some more streams. That might be more of a thing. I like to do like once a week. Like let's just stream our way through the country. Maybe by that point, oh, there's that van still there. Oh, left the turn signal on. Um, yeah, this is so. There's generally been like a game that did not run well, and last time around was Noita, a very a roguelikes magic game, I would say. We are sort of a wizard with wands and such that can do various elemental things or attacks and whatnot. You're trying to get through a bunch of different levels to the end. I think I've only gotten to the end because I essentially turned off uh, the ability to take damage, I think it was. There's a mod for that, and I was like, I want to see what it's like to get through the end. And it broke the end because it didn't allow me to properly progress through. Like, you're in this chamber at the end of that game, and that was it. It wouldn't go any further. I think we're okay still. Alright. But that, yeah, that was the one that ran pretty poorly on my last PC. Um, and this and Euro Truck Simulator also ran poorly. I wasn't surprised by that. But with this PC, they ran much better. Though when I stream them, they don't run super well. At least at the way that I play, it's off stream. But you'll see little hitches and such that are still there when I'm playing. It just looks better, looks nicer. But the having OBS run alongside this kind of causes that loss of resources that could potentially use to run smoothly. So that ends up causing that. I could probably turn things down even more, but I just don't really want to. Yeah, see right there. I don't think it's that big of a deal, really, for the time being. But this would definitely be the game that I would, for the next PC, want to be running very smoothly. So that would be nice. I got some letters. That's probably it's next to the bed icon on the GPS there, which I assume is them telling me that my DLC is working. I'll check after this job is done. We need to go this way. I do like the rumble strips. But yeah, when they launched this game, they had a little bit of trouble. Like, some of the traffic law stuff wasn't quite there yet. Particularly that I think in Europe you're not supposed to turn on red lights for a right turn. But here in the US, that is perfectly fine as long as you know, yield properly. So, you know, as you can tell, I yield perfectly every time. There's never any safety issues. I wonder if I drove under 40 if I would get a ticket. I would assume so, but maybe not. No, I don't want to. Oh, look at those, as Trump would call them, windmills. Not wind turbines. So we got some of that stuff, so that's cool. Yeah, much like a lot of these states, it's going to be a lot of hilly green terrain. And you get to the Southwest, American Southwest, and all that, you'll see a lot of dirt, dirt and desert stuff down there. We're not even going 65. We're going uphill. Now we're hill Traer. Trying to think what else they've been talking about. Yeah, there's Project Road Trip, I think it is. In American Truck Simulator, SES software has been talking about uh, Project Road Trip. which is essentially a new thing they're going to be adding to this game that will allow you to drive, the regular cars and trucks across the country as a big road trip thing, which I'm excited for. They announced a similar thing for Euro Truck Simulator 2. I think it's called Project. Maybe just Project Cab or Project Bus. It's essentially a bus driving mode. You can drive like a tourist bus, a tour bus, or something like that. I forgot a fancy name they had for that. I can look it up, but I'm driving. And you should probably not be using your phone while you're driving, but I could pull mine out here. Yep. Like it's eerily realistic in this sense. Okay, good. We don't have to go in there. Oh, is that like a big median patch there? Here. I do not need to go down there. Which is fine with me. There we go. I just want me on the right side. Alright, good. Now I want to get to the wiki page for. There we go. Generally, the GPS tells me I should be over to the right as much as I can. Alright, I think we're going to be getting off here. Yep. Oh, I was looking at the phone. Alright, we're good. Des Moines has been discovered. Great. Yeah, Euro Truck Simulator has new DLC that they announced a little while ago. I think it's at the light here. Alright, good. Ooh. Alright, I like the dinosaur. Great to see. Ooh, Albertsons. We don't have any of those around here. 7-Eleven. Yep, that's definitely where they put a 7-Eleven. Accurate. It's funny kind of seeing like where they're putting certain brands. It's like definitely 7-Eleven would be on a strip mall like that. Yeah, we're not doing the SIBA here. Hitachi? Is that where we're going? Alright, I think we're going to Hitachi. Alright, we're good. Oh, trying to go up. Okay. Yeah, let me see here. Yeah, this is just DLC. Gameplay is probably the one. Map updates. Alright. No, don't see anything here. Sports. Multiplayer. Yeah, I think the other part of this update is that the way they do the uh, the trailer stuff for various objects, they were essentially creating different um, models for every single possible combination, and so they have updated since then. I believe that's part of this update. But they then have both parts, the items themselves and the trailer being able to be separate objects, so it should help limit some of the file size stuff and all that whenever they add new things. Let's see if they have it mentioned here. I don't think so. And they've been working on a new version of their current game engine. That should also work as a means of releasing it on uh, PS5 and Xbox Series X and S. I would love it on PC. Yeah, I think we're just gonna. No, it's there we go. External links. The official website. That would probably help. Oh, not that one. That's probably not the one I would want. Yeah, this is just let's see. World of Trucks. That's what I want. World of Trucks is their website for this. It's a great name for this. Um, yeah, let me see. Yeah, they've been sharing about their South Dakota research trip. A bunch of pictures and such of national parks and all that. That's great. There's a lot of great national parks all around there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they just did. Okay, so this is. Oh no, this is Nordic Horizons is their next DLC. Yeah, I should probably just look for the news. Okay, Project Coaches. That's what it is. It didn't show up on there because it was already on there. So where do we get in the percentage? Make a pretty good time here. 6.5. Okay, great. It was more than I thought it would be. You can see, yeah, like zooming in, it's like, oh, what? Oh, there we go. Yeah, I've got one side of the road. If they're close enough, then they don't separate like that, but these ones have been separated, so go to external contracts and find a new city to go to. Ooh, Waterloo. It's 95. Yeah, I think you'd want to get over 100. There we go, that's probably good. Council Bluffs, so I guess over to the western side of the state. That'll be meats, right? Or these people's pictures? Okay. Yeah. Trailer's ready. Oh, it's over in the yeah, see what we saw that over here. So drive our way out of this. 6.5. I think we're going a fair distance in a new direction, so we should not have much overlap. Ooh, truck headquarter. Okay, I could buy a shop here. A new um, garage, I guess you could. All right. Sorry for my camera moving. I was just trying to get. I was trying to look to the right and I hit left. That's like that's not. Okay, this is a big U-shaped one. Okay. And ours is all the way at the other end. Let me see here. Yeah, I figured it'd be like this. Ours is along the wall. Ooh, there we go. Good job. I do have a host of other drivers working for me. I could show that off real quick here. I'll do one after this turn. And my company. Okay, there's my email. Yeah, this I added some new essentially special transports. I can get loans if I needed, which I don't really need because I'm making quite a bit of money. Yeah, here's my driver manager. All right, so I got 5 people working for me. Martin, Daniel, Linda, Nathan, who's a grumpy fellow, but does pretty good on the driving. All 3 of these are sleeping. Yeah, Nate's a high. He's got 4 of the hazmat licenses as well as various stats. Stats. And a lot of these other ones are newbies, though. This guy has a ton of. Yeah, I could set Tay. I got some hazardous cargo. Probably something I should be doing. Just in time, or fuel economy, I guess. And there's David. I think these are all. Um, I think these are all devs based on what I can recall. So, yeah, he's in Austin, Salt Lake City, another one in Austin, Salt Lake City, St. Louis. Um, yeah, what are my. Yeah, these are all my garages. So, Phoenix, Albuquerque, New Mexico, Salt Lake City, Helena, Montana, Austin, Texas, McAllister. Oh boy. Where would that have been? Missouri? I don't know. St. Louis would be Missouri. I don't know. I don't have anybody here. I don't have any. I could hire somebody. Let's hire somebody live on stream. So yeah, you start pretty low if you're dealing with beginners. Well, yeah, definitely developers when there's a maxim here. Let's get a woman here, Martina. All right, we'll hire you. Now I need a truck, I think. Wait, where's she at? She's in McAllister? Okay. I need to get her a truck. Buy online. Customize configuration. All right, let's see what skins we've got. That's fine. Here's what we want. I spent money on some of these. Oh, good American ones. That's what I need. Valley Roundup. Winterlands. Alright. Yep. Oh yeah, the space ones. That's I have this one on mine, I think. I think this one might be alright. $23,000 seems like a lot. No, this way. Yeah, this one. Oh no, I have to find the. There it is. McAllister, Oklahoma. Of course. Yeah, she can use it and then pick the target slot. Alright. That was a new truck. I could have bought used trucks. Yeah. Like, ah, oh, this is a junker. I think they are working on electric trucks to put in this game. I don't know if they have any in there just yet. But let's get back to our job here. We've wasted enough time. And so you'll see now I'm at 149 for my total money there in the right. You'll see updates there of like, you know, so and so just did finish this job for X amount of money. It's just a further source of money making, so it'd be nice. Yeah, so as far as my percentage of discovery on this, I think we're going to assume I will get to 34.85. I think that'll be a decent goal. 0.9 would be great, but 85 I think is reasonable for where we're going. There we go. We get to get closer to this dinosaur. Looks really nice. I'm covering up the road a bit. But yeah, they just posted a blog post about the project coaches for the team that's working on that, so that's cool. That means they're in the middle of production on that, so or early production. I would assume that's not out till next year, but we'll see. Road trip might be further along. I'm not 100% sure. That might just be how they announced it. Yeah, these trees don't look great, but it'll be fine. But yeah, I'm looking forward to building a new PC. Probably early next year once I get my tax return in. Just and some other stuff this PC needs to go. It's um, rapidly not falling apart, but not doing well. It has heat issues. Probably doesn't help that it's sitting right in front of my window here when the sun is going on, but The temperatures that on this hardware monitor I have don't look great. I literally have the two sides of the case off of it with a fan blowing in it, but it might not be effective anymore. I don't know. I probably also need to blow it out some because that would let more dust in there. Alright, we're just gonna keep going this way. Nice sound wall. But yeah, I have the music off because I'd rather not deal with that. Normally I would go in and either load up music that I have on this hard drive, though you have to put it in a specific folder in the My Documents place, I believe. Oh, we got a picture thing here, so we're just gonna do this and not lose any momentum. Rest stop I-80 WB Adair NM or MM81. All right, good picture. Great. That's a little photo trophy thing. I'm not gonna lose any speed here. I did lose a little position here, but so yeah, earlier today I went and saw Superman, which was very good. Apologies. Yeah, very good. Nicholas Hoult as Lex Luthor is very good. I feel like of all the representations I've seen of him on the movies, he might be the best one, I would say. Gene Hackman was good. Was Jesse Eisenberg was fine. Kevin Spacey is nobody needs to think about him anymore. But Nicholas Hoult did a very good job as incredibly smart and rich person who has the means of cooking up this whole scheme for um, taking down Superman. And it unravels at the end as you would expect. They do a good job of setting up this as a world where Superman is um, unique, but also not unique, as in there are other metahumans here, and people know of him as, an alien from another planet kind of thing, and that he wants to help people and all that. And so there are others involved in the proceedings here that works out to making it feel like a lived in world and not just one that was only made for this movie. I think we go this way, and then I go this way. Okay. There are some of these that are, boy, this is a confusing one. Like look at all those different paths there. Council Bluffs. All right. Ooh, another sculpture. Right on. Yeah, sculptures. Okay. And brick. Lots of brick. I live in a city that has a lot of brick in there. Roads and a lot of sidewalk designs. There's some intersections that the crosswalk is brick, but everything else is asphalt. That's a neat thing to see. Oh, this has repair center and gas and sleeping areas. All the fun stuff you might want. All right, here we go. This game does a good job of, even when it's not running well, the controls work fine. Like none of these controls, like the controls don't lag as well. It's really affecting the visuals. I think that helps it feel better than it potentially would. So yeah, I'm gonna keep playing this. Hopefully get the event done by the end of the week. By the end of the week, I mean by next weekend. Um, all right, great. Yeah, I still got about 3,000 XP to go to level up. All right, that's 3 cities down. I got time for maybe 2 more. We'll see. Cedar Rapids, Davenport, Dubuque. Yeah, how did we get here? 7-5. Ooh, that's a little rougher than I was thinking. Okay. Jobs, journal contracts. Sioux City, that's 61. Nope. Nope, not going to Missouri or Nebraska. Still not. All right, Iowa City. Oh, jeez. 231. Ottawa, 245. All right, we'll go. Oh, almost hit the wrong one here. We'll deliver clothes to Target in Iowa City, Iowa. I wonder how many cities there are in this country that are, you know, state name city. You know, obviously, like New York City is very well known here. Um, Iowa City. I'm trying to look. Okay, we're good. Like, I'm sure there's a decent amount of them, but boy, are they not coming to mind. Whether it be like a Tennessee city. We'll go pull into that big parking lot there. We're at 75. I would like to get, since we're going farther in the other direction, I would like to get to 90. 34.9. Wait a second. Okay. I was trying to see if there's an out for this particular. No. Seems like I just go into here and then I have to come back out. I just have to deal with it. Yeah, I'll go here. I'll take a nap, which should get me to probably early in the morning. Oh, wrong side. Get my headlights on while I'm at it. Alright, nothing going on that way. Okay, good. Oh. Sorry. Yeah, we're getting into about to pass out time. Yeah, we'll go up here. I want to double check that I don't need to do any repairs. Repair all. Okay, $800. That's fine. Yeah, that's 5% total damage. I think there are ways of fixing that, but like full replacement of things. Oh no. Yeah, they got the. Oh, this is a shame. There we go. What? Oh, okay. 130. There we go. Oh, did I miss a photo trophy on the bridge? Oh, jeez. We're okay on gas. Or maybe I'll refill it now while I'm over here. We'll get this job done and see if I got time for anything else. All right. There we go. $298. Boom. Business expense. Okay, we're just gonna drive over this way. Yeah, I would have liked this a little more. Just big back-to-back spots you could use for this. Oh well. Has a little more road here I can mark off, so yeah, there's not as much traffic at midnight. Or 1 a.m. We're gonna turn left, so we need to. Not a great time to try to take a picture, but okay. Let's see what I can do. I do like the sculptures on the bridge. That's really nice. Okay, we're gonna go. There we go. Photo mode. Just the bridge. I probably want to go over here. Yeah, not this side, this side. All right. Yeah, let's try this out, see if it'll pick me out. All right, good. Another trick. Another trick for my arsenal. Is that the moon ahead there? Alright, now we're going east, I believe. I would love to have a compass or something in here. One of my last cars had that, and that was real nice to see. State law. Can't read it. Too late. So yeah, we should be essentially marking off road here on the other side of the highway. Um, Making some good progress on that front. Oh yeah. Okay. Oh. Yep. There we go. That's me trying to pay attention to the sign and not pay attention to the road. I don't know why that happens when I go to move this up. It was like hitting this a little bit. So yeah, now we got some damage here. I'll have to pay to fix. That's fine. As long as we're making good progress here. Which seems like what we're doing. We're going mostly straight, so I'll take a drink. There we go. Hey, buddy. Atlantic, Audubon, Audubon. Making good progress. We're down to 175. Great. Oh, something's going on. See what this guy does. Road work ahead. Alright, we're gonna merge over here. Hey guys, why you gotta do this work right here? I'm trying to get to work over here. Yeah, there's where I cut over into the rest stop to take a picture and then leave immediately. They didn't give me credit on that other side. Oh well. There's something over here too. Like a little. It's more of a shopping area, I think. I was gonna say it looked like a hotel or something. Let's see, we're going straight. All right. We're down to 150. Chicago and Minneapolis. Ooh, fancy. We're just going to Iowa City. Yeah, I know there's a Jersey City, but it's not New Jersey City. I'm trying to think of other ones I know of. Ooh, look at this bridge. Really nice. Hmm. Yeah. My mind is losing. Ooh, is that a capital there? Let me see. Always wants to point at your truck. Yeah, the Iowa State Capitol. Ah, awesome. There. Those don't add up into any trophies. It's or achievements or anything like that. It is just the ones for the cities. If you see a little film camera looking icon on the map, that's one of those. Yeah, we're just gonna not worry about the speed limit. It'll go back up here. Like right. Oh, that's just 60. Slightly less in trouble. Which way is Iowa City? Okay, Kansas City, Minneapolis. Okay, we're gonna get going on this way. Davenport. All right. Make sure my mugs are okay. All right, we're doing pretty well. We're at about the 90-mile left range, so that's great. Another big rest stop there. Like, I don't think there's an Ohio City. I could be wrong. Yeah, I'm gonna try and see if I can do a Google search for that while I'm driving here. There it is. Cities named after states. The Wikipedia page. Oh, okay. We got Alabama City, Alabama. We got Arizona City, Arkansas City, California City, Colorado City. I'm not gonna count Colorado Springs or Dakota Dunes. Delaware City, Florida City, Idaho City, Illinois City. Uh, I'm not counting Indianapolis. It's not Indiana City, Iowa City, as we know. This is counting Jersey City. I don't count that. Uh, Kansas City, of course. I didn't. I don't know how I didn't even think of that. Maryland City, Minnesota City. I don't count Minneapolis after that. Mississippi City, Mississippi. Missouri City, Montana City, Nebraska City, Nevada City. There's an Ativan, Nevada, aka Nevada backwards. Yeah, New York City. Okay, there's an Ohio City, Ohio. Oklahoma City, Oregon City, Tennessee City, Texas City, Virginia City, Virginia. Um, that's it for ones that I would count. Where's Ohio City, Ohio? Okay, that's all the way on the west coast of Ohio. So yeah, I would not necessarily know about that area. That seems like about half of the country has their own version of that, which is weird. Just because I imagine a lot of these are probably small, like Ohio City here. Is this right? It's a half a square mile. It's a village, essentially. It says 0.53 square miles. To call your village Ohio City is hilarious to me. Ooh. Population 651. So yeah, not that many people there. So there you go. Yeah, their density is that of about 1,230 per square mile. You can almost figure out from it being a half a square mile. just, I just love that that's. We put city in the name of our small village. I'll double check here if it's been the victim of a lot of people leaving. Come on, give me that rest of that parking. Uh, there we go. All right, I can do that. I think we'll do one more job. Hopefully something fairly quick. Because I like to eat some dinner here pretty soon. Before we film, record a podcast. All right, let me see here. Founded in 1876. Village was platted on March 4th through the 8th, 1876 by Butler, Patterson and Company. Was this like a corporate city? Then they changed their name in 1882. 28-4-11 against to change it to Enterprise. The name Enterprise caused much confusion to the post office at the time because there was another Enterprise in Preble County. Hold on a second. 4 cities, great. 9-6, great. Town council met on 1890, June 1st. Man by the name of Lewis J. Kiggins brought up the subject, asked the rest of the men if they liked Ohio City. And that's when that became the name. Yeah, it was a very prosperous town beyond the junction of several major railroads. 3 churches, 1 union school, 2 dry goods stores, 2 hardware stores, 1 clothing store, 2 millinery establishments, 3 hotels, 3 restaurants, 1 bakery, 4 saloons, 2 shoe shops, 1 tailor shop, 1 silversmith shop, 1 slack barrel factory, 1 lumber yard, 2 blacksmith shops, 2 elevators, 1 tile factory, 1 beet dump, as in BEET, 2 sawmills, 1 harness shop, 1 ice making house, and 3 railroads, all used in a centrally located Union Depot. They have a public library, cool. Annual Lambert Days Festival honoring John William Lambert is held on the third full weekend in July. Car show, wiffle ball tournament, softball parade, and a Texas Hold'em tournament. Okay. Demographics. Seems like the peak of this city was in the 90s, where they almost hit 900 in the census. But since then, it has dropped quite a bit. Okay. So who is this John William Lambert that they had a festival for? An automobile manufacturer, pioneer, and inventor of the first practical American gasoline automobile. 1891, he built a working gasoline automobile and took it on the streets of Ohio City for experimental drives. He had over 600 patents. Great. His resting place is in East Maplewood. The father of the gradual transmission. Yeah, these are all very classically styled cars. He died in Anderson, Indiana. So that's why you would have a car show in his honor. Texas Hold'em thing, I don't know. His kids are named Alvin Ray and Ethel May. Okay. He lived until he was 92. That's wild. 1860 and died in 1952. Got to see the end of the world, both world wars. So, great for him. Let's. All right, now we need to get to a new city. Cedar Rapids, I think, would also not count. Nope. This one, 105. I don't know if that will benefit us. Let's. There's Des Moines. Dubuque. Great. Dubuque will be good. So we're at 34.96. So I'd like to be at 05. 35.05. 35.10 would be fantastic. All right. We're loading this out in the Target parking lot. Great. That's what it's suggesting. Yeah. There's like this parking lot's too big. So we're just gonna use it for loading. Ooh, forklift. Okay, so they're loading like stones into the I assume the cement mix or whatever they're mixing there. Oh, look at this thing. That looks real nice. Okay, I see what that is. It's like a crusher or something like that. Again, this is at a Target. They're doing all this. They're running a side business out here. Mobile stacker. Okay. So that was a crusher. We'll do this and we'll be done. All right, great. How's it going, Big Hopper? All right, we're going return. Oh no, I didn't see that sign. well, they'll fix it. All right, we're going on the other way of this other side of this bridge. 6 a.m., folks. 6:16 a.m. on a Monday. Time to be making lots of noise as we get going across Iowa to Dubuque with our mobile stacker. And we're just going to cut across. All right, we're good to go. Yeah, this shouldn't be too much further. But yeah, like it's a lot. Iowa's got some nice stuff here. It's not exactly an exciting city or state, but I got some nice stuff. There's that dinosaur statue. There's the bridge that had a bunch of um, I wouldn't call them statues. I think they're like um, art exhibits. I don't know really what the right term would be. Sculptures, I guess. Extreme Arena. Ooh. I wonder if that's where they played XFL football here. Another was a team in Iowa, I believe. They've been in Grand Rapids. Another thing I could look up while I'm driving. Okay, that might have been Michigan. It was a Grand Rapids, Iowa. I might be losing, but okay. We're not XFL. What about Arena Football League? There we go. Teams. There we go. Active teams before they went bankrupt in 2019. Albany Empire, Atlantic City Blackjacks, Baltimore Brigade, Columbus Destroyers, Philadelphia Soul, and Washington Valor. As I said, we need to stick close to the East Coast. Um, all right, we're going to be turning up here. Yeah, I was going to see if they had a list of the former teams in the AFL. I didn't have time for that. That's something in my Hmm. Yeah, I'm not sure what else is, let's see. Yeah, not sure I can find anything specific here. Oh, there we go. Yeah, the Iowa Barnstormers. Was the team in Iowa. And I was like, I remember there being a team there. So yeah, they shut down in 2014. Okay. All right. So yeah, there's a little Iowa history there for you. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, ooh, look at this bridge. This is a real nice bridge. Dubuque. All right. We're already almost here. No, we cannot drive on that bridge. It's a shame. Not surprising, but still, we're gonna be going for a bit. Yes. State flag, I assume. Almost looks like a Mexican flag, but no. Yeah, that is the state flag. It's blue, white, and red with a an eagle there. I assume a bald eagle holding some stuff, like ribbon, almost like I assume has words on it. Rights we will wait. Our liberties we prize, and our rights we will maintain. All right, well, that's the thing. Okay, some solar panels there. Solar panel farm. All right, we're almost done here. I think we'll wrap it up. Oh yeah, we can't go anymore on this highway. The highway technically ends, but where this is going, I would assume it would go over to Illinois or one of the other Minnesota, maybe. But yeah, liking this a lot. Definitely gonna keep driving some more. See what other interesting stuff that this city or this state holds in American Truck Simulator. Definitely don't ask these people about their politics. They will tell you. Recruitment agency, and I think also a retailer there. Surprised they didn't give it to me, but okay. We train. Ooh, there we go. That's what we need. Okay, it's not coming from this side. Coming from the left. That's right, folks. Stop. There we go. It should be showing up here. Oh, great. These are all reasonable length trains. They do not follow the capitalism length ones that are currently a big issue. Where they're can be a few miles long. Watch the Last Week Tonight episode if you want to learn more about that stuff. Hey, look, a Denny's. That doesn't look like a Denny's, but okay. Maybe that's what a Denny's in Iowa looks like. Oh, look, there's a video thing all the way at the end of that street there. All right. Let's just pull over here. Here we go. And we're done. That's city number 5. So yeah, this is specifically what their flag looks like. It's going to be a little really nice looking thing. All right, so yeah, we're looking pretty good. You can see it up here a little bit. Yeah, I don't think they're going to show me a higher res version of that. But yeah, we got 5 cities done. Still nothing on the bottom end of the alphabet. Mason, Ottawa, Sioux City, and Waterloo. But yeah, I'll do that on my own time. Cause yeah, this has been a fun one so far. Looking forward to playing some more and driving around more parts of the state, and look forward to. I think Illinois is going to be the next state, so that'll be more fun here. Kind of interesting, like we got Iowa, Illinois, Indiana all right next to each other. So yeah, what do we get on our count here? 35.08, great. This is right on the border. Yeah, I gotta go up this way and down here. There'll be a thing there. Yeah, I gotta get delivered to Ottawa, Davenport, Cedar Rapids, Waterloo. Wait, 3, 4, 5, 6, and yeah, Ottawa down here. You can see there's like a bunch of roads here I haven't driven. Obviously, I do wonder if they keep that anywhere like the per states. Each state's roads driven. Exploration. Explored roads, 40,000 miles worth. 35.08 of the map. And I still have, geez, almost 40 cities I haven't discovered. Holy crap. Those would probably be California, Arizona, Oregon, and Washington, I assume. Are my big misses here. $109. Game time spent 104 days. And 19 red light violations. 4 speeding, 1 wrong way, 3 no lights, 6 crashes, 9 sleeping violations. Yeah, that happens. Most common deliveries, Valentine gifts. I did that for one of the events. So yeah, that's kind of it here for the most part. Yeah. Halloween, Valentine's, bunch of this stuff. So, yeah, that's gonna do it. So thank you all for tuning in. I hope you have a good week ahead. I will be working a bunch, so I may not stream as much as I would like. Let me just double check what I got here. Yeah, I may not stream Tuesday, but I'd like to stream Wednesday and Thursday. Friday I may stream as well. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. But yeah, for now, that is going to do it. So thank you all for tuning in. You have a good one. We'll see you next time. Bye bye.